Yeah, finally, XRP stablecoin has been approved by the New York Department of Financial Services. We have been on this thing for a very long time. I said this thing in my previous video that XRP is going to launch its stablecoin, and right now SLUSD is here and it's going to be massive. I mean, XRP has a lot coming. Brad Garlinghouse announced this on 10th of December that the approval is now here. So we're going to start seeing the stablecoin in different centralized exchanges very soon, according to Brad Garlinghouse, which is the CEO of XRP. Ripple has a lot coming. The ETF is on the way, and there's a whole lot of news that is coming in, and I believe these guys are just out for real business. According to Brad Garlinghouse, they are shooting for about 2 trillion USD market cap by the year 2028, and that's going to be really massive. If you don't know anything about stablecoin is a cryptocurrency that is pegged to the dollar or the euro or any fiat currency to make sure we don't see that huge volatility. For instance, if dollar to naira is currently at 1,700, they are pegging it to 1,700 for one SLUSD. So that's the way it works. So unlike cryptocurrency that actually fluctuates and very highly volatile, anything stablecoin is not that volatile. It actually moves along the dollar and the euro, any fiat currency it's pegged to. So this is a very, very big development for XRP. And looking at the global total sum of the entire stablecoin, that is around 192 billion USD. XRP is aiming to get a very good chunk of that, trying to compete with the ones that are already in the market, which is USDT and USDC. USDT being the one that is actually having the most market share out of this 192 billion USD. I think they have around 141 billion USD out of 190. That's such a really massive number. So XRP is going to be looking to take a very big chunk of that. And I believe that by the time we start having more liquidity and more investors coming into the market to buy SLUSD, we might, get as much as probably 30 billion by the end of 2025 or even more. But this is a very huge news for every XRP holder out there. All I'm going to say is that keep holding your coin, do whatever it takes, make your research, and buy only with your spare money, please. Cryptocurrency is such a very risky game. If you want to really get involved in this game, get involved with the spare money you have around and have a long-term mindset. I keep saying this in every of my videos. Don't come into this game and think you're going to make millions and millions of dollars in a day. It can happen, but it's lottery. But if you want to be a long-term and a successful businessman or investor in this game, come in this game as a long-term investor with a long-term mindset that I want to get involved in this. And of course, I want to make money for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, for the next 20 years. As a matter of fact, anyone that invests in cryptocurrency get richer every single 4 years when we see the bull run comes. So do your research, do your due diligence, and understand that this thing is a long mindset game. You don't just come in and start making all the money in a day. Of course you can. With $10 can make huge amounts of money. We've seen people done it with Chile and different people, doing these things, but it's such a very crazy game of lottery. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to make real money as a real businessman. So XRP is here to stay. With a stable coin right now that's going to be in different exchanges very soon, we're going to see explosion in liquidity of XRP. And I believe that this is going to bring in more good news for XRP because we're going to have more people and more investors coming in. I don't know if you actually bought XRP yet. If you have not, I'm not saying you should buy. This is not a financial advice. But if you have not, please do your research and try to buy and accumulate as much as you can. When you do, please do with spare money. Cryptocurrency at large is a very risky game, but it's actually one of the easiest ways to get wealthy, to transfer wealth in this day and age. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.